Greetings once again to my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video is being seen and shared. It's Celine Driver again with part 3 of my end of 2018 State of the Collection videos. This is video number 18 in my Watches for Life series. And this is my third box. Actually, confession, I cheated a little bit. It's this box plus this winder, because I'll explain in a minute. This box has watches up top and it has one watch down here, which I'll get to in a minute. But first, I wanted to, a little bookkeeping before I did on video number 2. I had done all of my 1 and 2. I had done all of my Seikos, except for the Pogue, which I had forgotten was on a winder and forgot to grab it. But I am extremely happy and proud to own one of these watches, despite the fact that it is a manual wind watch and has to be in a winder all the time. And I know I said that's why I got rid of my SKXs, but this one has so much bloody character in it, there's no way I'm getting rid of it. So very happy with this watch and its condition. As far as I know, it's a real Pogue. It does date out from 1970, according to the serial number, and all the research I've done indicate that this is a legitimate Pogue combination. Even if it's not, I don't care. I love it, and I'm very happy with it, and I'm going to keep it and wear it and be very happy. But that being said, moving on. Now, we have a box. And open up the lid. But before I do the upper part, I'll do... These are all Zelos watches. I have 10, 14, 15. Yes, I have 15 Zelos watches. Actually, I've had more than that, but I've sold off a few of them because people made me offers I couldn't refuse. And if I hadn't sold them, I'd probably be at 20. But yes, I have 15 Zelos watches. Yes, I love Zelos. Yes, I am a big Zelos fanboy. We got that out of the way. Very nice. Now, this one down on the bottom I'll do first because it's the only one on the bottom, as you can see. Plenty of room in here for more Zeloses there, Elshin. Get to work. I kid. This is an Avant A2. It's a skeletonized watch. I like it. I've never been a great fan of skeleton watches, but this one just looks so nice, and it's not overly decorated. It's not overly done. It makes a nice semi-formal watch. Would probably be even better on a black band, but we'll deal with that later. It just runs and runs. It's very happy to have that watch. Well, let's. Do I go to the box or do I go to the winder? Let's go to the winder. These are all Makos. I have an orange and black Mako. I have a Batman. I have the blue Mako. These are all version 1, by the way. And I have the very rare, started off as a humorous post and became a thing, blue bezel with the meteorite dial, which was not made initially by Elshin. And as far as I know, there are only 3 of these, and I got one because his semi-humorous post on Facebook turned into a I want one, and he said, okay, I'll make a couple, and I bought one and a couple other guys bought one, and so there are 3. The reason all these Makos are on a winder and the rest of them are in a box is because for some reason Makos, and I'm sorry, Elsha, I gotta do a small criticism to be truthful. Makos version 1, the crowns are a little bit weak. As you can see down here, if I go zooming in on the crown, there we go. It's very small. And it really doesn't like to be wound very much. They really become very stiff, and they just don't like being wound. But they love being on a winder. They keep great time on the winder, and I take them off and they're ready to go, and I don't have to play with them very much. And yeah, so I bought a winder. These winders, I have several of these. They're by a company called J Queen. They're about $150 odd on eBay, and they hold up really well. I haven't had a problem with any of them. And that's why all four Makos are on this winder, is because that's what they like. And I want to take care of my watches and give them what they like. So, moving over to the box. The box is full of great goodness. Just a lot of great stuff. I'm looking forward to putting more in there, but that's another subject. This is Genesis, as far as I'm concerned. This is my first Zelos. This is, of course, a hammerhead. It is a bronze case with a meteorite dial. It's one of their divers. This watch I saw reviewed by my good friend Davor, my favorite Croatian. He reviewed it, and I was hooked, and I had to. I bought it. And I've never regretted it since. Davor also reviewed in the same video this one, kind of a rare hammerhead. This one is a stainless steel case with a Damascus bezel. Beautiful. And he had this one too, and I said I'm going to get that one too. So I bought them both based on the reviews that Davor did. So it's his fault. It's all his fault. So if this is a sickness, I don't want the cure. Next to those is a watch I'm particularly proud of, and I'm proud of a lot of my watches. This one I am very proud of. This one is a Hammerhead 688. You might be able to see the 688 down there. The reason it's called a 688, and I've gone over this in several videos, is that watch face right there, that piece of metal, came from the USS Los Angeles, an American nuclear attack submarine that was recently retired and broken up. It is a nuclear attack submarine, and its designation was a 688. That was its ship number. This was the lead submarine in the Los Angeles class attack submarines, which helped America win the Cold War. And they are also known as the 688 class because of, the 688 designation. So I am very proud to wear this watch because it reminds me of the sacrifice that millions of men and women made through the Cold War and the Hot Wars and everything in between to help keep America safe and strong and free, or at least as free as it's going to be with the current leadership, quote unquote, but that's another subject, sorry. But I am proud to wear this watch as a symbol of the sacrifice. Next to that is a titanium hammerhead with a meteorite face and a black bezel. Gorgeous. I'm looking to get one of these someday in the blue face with the blue bezel and the titanium, but not now, but soon. Next to that is a Helmsman 2. This is a black inner track with the white and black diver bezel and the meteorite face. Bronze case. Love this watch. It fits great under a cuff, so it makes a good watch for wearing with long sleeves or, in a semi-formal environment. Just a great watch. Down here are a pair of the Swordfish, one of the newer offerings from Zelos. Both of these are pretty much the same watch except for coloring. They both have the NH35 Seiko movement. No date, which is fine with me. That's the way I wanted them. I have one in blue, one in aquamarine, which happens to be my birthstone. So very happy to find and get the opportunity to get a hold of these watches. Next to that is my Great White in black bezel with the teal inner track and the blue second hand there sweeping along, as you can see. No date on this one either, which is fine with me. Huge watch. I mean, I did an extensive review of this. I've done extensive reviews of all of these watches, unboxing, so go ahead and look at that up. But look at the thickness of that watch. That's 16.5 millimeters thick. And a very good, hefty clasp on the end. Just this one he knocked out of the park. I mean, you know, all of Elshin's designs to this date, in my opinion, have been great, but this one was an absolute knockout. And next to that is my most recent purchase and arrival, and that is one of the Sky Raiders. Titanium case with the blue bezel, blue face, sorry. Manual wind, not an automatic at all, so winders won't work, nothing like that works. Wear it, 44 hour power reserve, wind her up, she goes again. Love this watch. Very, very happy to get this, and this is actually serial number 1, and I'm very proud of that fact as well, but I'm very happy with this watch. I cannot wear this watch enough. And next to this is a ZX3 quartz, a Mecha Quartz chronograph. This was part of the latest Kickstarter campaign for Zelos. There were all kinds of different models. This one was the Mecha Quartz with the meteorite face and the titanium case. Just fantastic watch. I love the blue trim around the indicators and around the subdials and on the hands. It's just beautiful, beautiful piece. It wears very well. It's a great everyday watch, and I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy with all my Zeloses, as you can probably tell. So that is all of my Zelos watches. Oh, wait a minute. Got to get the full effect here. Might as well open that drawer. That's all 15 of them. Of all the makes of models of watches I own, the Zelos line is the one I own the most of, and that's followed in a second place by the Seikos. So that is my third and final video for the 2018 watch collection review. I hope you enjoyed all 3 of them. I hope you enjoyed this one, because I enjoyed making it, because I enjoy looking at these watches. They're just fantastic. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, please. Comments down there. Consider, if you will, to click the subscribe button and the little bell icon next to it so that you're alerted to new videos when I make them. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time making these videos, and I will see you in the next one.